Welcome to Trying Not to Starve to Death on Good Home Cooking, where we pretend that we know how to cook and we butcher recipes all in the name of good health and family dinners. Hi, Amy here on A Lolly Life. I was at my sister-in-law's house and she had this recipe and I typed it up, and it's for this like no-knead crusty artisan bread. I'm throwing together this recipe. She says it's no big deal. 3 cups flour, and we all know that I can barely get the flour in, so I have to concentrate on that. 1.5 cups lukewarm water. Right now, it just looks like a sloppy mess. Next, it calls for 1.5 teaspoons salt. 1.5 teaspoon salt and a teaspoon of yeast. 1 teaspoon yeast. And ta-da, that's it. That's what it calls for, all of it. Okay, you're supposed to mix it with a wooden spoon. Let's see what it does. It says just mix it until it looks like it resembles a shaggy dough. And that just reminds me of Scooby-Doo, Shaggy Doo, or something. I don't even know, that's what it reminds me of. I think that looks like a shaggy dough. Shaggy dough. Yeah, so there you go. There's my shaggy dough. Supposed to cover it with saran wrap and let it sit. So I saw my sister-in-law do this, and instead of covering it with saran wrap, she actually just got a dinner plate and just like covered the bowl with the dinner plate. So we're going with that because, well, dinner plates reusable, so ta-da. We'll get back to the bread tomorrow morning and see how that turns out. I'm really hoping that this no-work bread is fabulous. It was for my sister-in-law, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. So I'm hoping it's fabulous for me. We'll see. Okay, so it's the next day and we're going to take a look at the dough that I've let sit overnight. There it is. So, and it smells yeasty and yummy. Preheating. And it says turn dough onto a well-floured surface with floured hands, form into a ball, cover with plastic wrap and let rest. While dough is resting, put Dutch oven, and we don't have a Dutch oven, and so I'm using a pan and another pan on top for a lid, because that's what I actually have. So here's our fancy Dutch oven. Hopefully it works. While dough is resting, put Dutch oven or oven safe pan that has a lid, ta-da, there you go, in the oven for 30 minutes. So we will stick these in the oven. I'm not exactly sure why it needs to be in there for 30 minutes. I'm guessing if it was a Dutch oven that it would need extra time because it's really, really thick. I'm guessing that mine probably doesn't need 30 minutes in the oven, but since the dough needs 30 minutes of resting, it's all good. I'm actually going to turn my dough out onto this pan so that I can move it, because I need the counter for something else in a little bit. Well-floured surface and well-floured hands. And ta-da! And we're going to form it into a ball. Every time it it gets sticky, I'm just setting it down in the flour. And ta-da, we formed it into a ball. And our well-floured pan. And to cover it, I think I'm going to use that. It looks yummy! Welcome to Trying Not to Starve to Death on Good Home Cooking, where we pretend that we know how to cook and we butcher recipes all in the name of good health and family dinners. I think I'm going to have to try this recipe again because I'm pretty sure that I just am pretty sure that I somehow messed it up, or maybe it's because of the pan that I cooked in, and I don't know. I'm going to have to talk to my sister-in-law and figure it out. But somehow it wasn't quite as good as what she made, even though it did turn out well and it was yummy. So some of the things that I do like about this bread is that I have a son, first of all, that really loves crusty breads and like Italian bread, that kind of thing. This, like, he enjoys this. And so this is a really good recipe for him. Or for me to make and him to eat. To me, it's a good bread that would, like, it goes particularly well with soups. Like, I just think it would go really well with soups. And I will try making it again. Was it no work? Yeah, it was pretty easy. Like, the work involved in it really was not very difficult. Pretty much as easy as putting the stuff in a bread machine and getting dough out. Somehow the song that just keeps coming to mind is "It's a Hard Knock Life for Us." Yeah, I can't sing, but that's probably good, because if I could, there would probably be copyright claims against that. And so that's what this bread reminds me of. Anyway, it's yummy, it looks good. It's a little different than regular bread, so it makes it kind of fun because you can change it up and that kind of thing. I'll see you next time on A Lolly Life.